So,
Alrighty. What's up? Welcome back, guys. Sorry about the little extended delay. A couple things came up, and then we looked around, and there was basically nothing going on in the sports world other than the game that we will have a special out for later in the week. Super Bowl special. First individual episode for one game. But Bo, how was your time off?
dude, I being able to get into UFC because it's on Paramount. So like being able to completely watch it, like
Oh, it's so
parts that I
awesome.
wouldn't spend $80 on,
Yeah.
like the Volk fight. The Volk fight was awesome. Not one
Yes.
I would have went out and bought, but that was cool. I hated to see Patty lose, but the fact that he like was alive was crazy. He
Yes.
got he got rocked. He has a chin made of bricks, dude.
Scousers don't get knocked out.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He wasn't lying because anybody else would have been flattened.
Yeah.
Um, went duck hunting. Shot only a couple ducks. That sucked. It was cold. It was like 27 degrees, 24 degrees, and then it was like 1 degree wind chill and sleeting and snow in the last day. It was just
That's brutal.
it was like 40-mile-an-hour winds, like
Ooh.
gusts up to 40. Like it was crazy, bro.
Kind of
What
weather
would
to
you
be
do?
inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
We had a
it's
nice like lodge. So.
we had something similar where we just had like a nasty wintry mix for a couple days and then it stayed cold
Mm.
enough to just keep it frozen. So I've kind of just been stuck here playing video games and watching highlights of sports that have already happened.
Feel
Like
that.
nothing on current to watch. I'm watching hockey. I'm still loving that. Like that's
That's
kind of my
fine.
saving grace right now. Getting really ready for baseball. But other than that, not a ton going on. It's just the weather.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks. So
Yep.
that's what college to talk about.
12
Be sick.
days.
Hmm.
So excited to see
Yeah,
Zach York. Bo got me on the
it's a
train,
beast.
but like
Telling you,
I'm riding pretty
trying to
hard
get
now.
as many people on it as I can. Speaking of sports that are on right now, have you seen like the internet beef between the Kings and Pelicans right now?
No.
It's so funny. It's so the Kings and Pels keep trading the 14th seed in the West, and every time it flops, people just post on Twitter like, "Come get it back in blood, bitch," and they're like they're making TikToks about battling for the 14th seed. Dude, it's
That's awesome.
hilarious.
Hey,
Dude,
as
it's
long as
so
we're not the
funny. Like you would
15.
think it's the Cup. Yeah, dude, it's freaking hilarious. Like you have to look up into that. It's very funny.
I will for sure. Stoppable
Yeah.
object versus movable force.
Hydrogen bomb versus golfing baby. Hilarious.
It's terrible.
I do find that enjoyable though. Like a season I'm gonna try to make something out of your season that's fun. Like,
Yes,
you know,
I
awesome.
completely
What do you
agree.
think where do you think Giannis is going?
The Pelicans. There's going to be a three-team deal in which Milwaukee ends up with like a kind of maybe starter to bench level player. No, nobody crazy, but two first rounds. Some other team will end up with DeJounte Murray and Jordan Poole, and the Pelicans will have Giannis and Zion. Rims are going to hate the New Orleans Pelicans. But no, he's probably
You
gonna
know,
get traded to the Knicks. Just feel it.
Knicks would be crazy. The
Him for
Knicks would be
Cat or
crazy,
something
bro.
like that.
I think it's gonna be Minnesota. That's
That'd be
my guess
insane
is.
too. That would kind of suck though because like Giannis is like such like a at least outwardly like a kind of nice and wholesome guy, and Anthony Edwards is not. Like his
It's a
Adidas
balance.
commercial was just him making fun of Wimby and Luca and a couple other guys, and like it's all cool. Like it's really fun to see guys kind of getting chippy and wanting to start competitive competition within each other. But
I say bad guys are cool for competition.
kind of both. Like
But
I don't know. Like I think that specifically was fun and competition, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Like part of me, I don't know. Yeah,
I think it's very funny that anytime I think of him, I just think of him paying 18 years of child support in advance. That's the
you've
funniest
given him
thing you
more
can do.
credit on this podcast than probably anybody else that walks
That's the
the earth.
funny. That's the
Dude,
funniest thing you could do. Is just a girl says she's pregnant, and you're just like, fuck it, here, let me pay for the kid. Like,
that's
you're not getting nothing else. And it's
horrible.
crazy. Like, it's a
Dude.
crazy thing to think of. Like his first thought was like, can I just buy the fucker? uh, it
Yeah, I
must
don't
be
know though,
nice to
because
have a big account.
it's bad because like that's kind of the part I don't like it is more about the Giannis thing than about him. Like I think it's fun to have that kind of guy. Like I don't necessarily dislike him, I guess, but I understand why a lot of people would with the way that he acts. Like I think it's funny. I could see why people that are purists would get pissed though. The whole bring your
Yeah.
ass on live TV is
Bringing
hilarious.
ass is awesome. Bringing ass was one of my favorite things ever.
I don't think I've ever been to Minnesota.
Bring,
Bring your ass.
bring ass. That was sick. I'm Anthony. I'm pro Anthony Edwards for sure.
I'm
I
not
like Anthony. He's
anti Anthony Edwards. I just don't know that I'm his world's biggest fan.
I like him a lot. He's like one of the more watchable guys. But what if Giannis is in LA? What if the Lakers just pull the Dodgers and just say we want everyone?
Yeah. They just become the city of champions. They get from Boston. Win everything because they have all the players.
That would suck.
That it would.
It
No,
would suck until California secedes from the nation. Then what happens?
what if like one of these gambles just doesn't work for one of these big teams and it creates a toxic culture that blows the entire thing up and then they have $3 billion spent in one championship or two championships?
That'd be really awesome. I would really love that for the baseball one to work out like that.
Yes. Baseball more than
But,
basketball. Well, the Lakers already did it with basketball with Russell Westbrook and LeBron
sure.
and Carmelo Anthony at the
Yeah,
same time.
they were getting like a prime, you know?
None of them were
They were getting
like, yeah, I don't know. Melo did what you needed him to do. He's a scorer. He doesn't have to be prime athletic. LeBron was
yeah,
still LeBron, and like, yeah, Russ wasn't prime Russ, but that team should have been able to work.
yeah.
I went and watched them play live. That was the first time I ever saw LeBron play.
Oh, sorry.
I don't
Not
think
really.
I've
It's like I
ever
hate LeBron, but
I don't think I've ever seen like a crowd not want a player to shoot as much. Like that was the year of Russell Westbrook, and like every time he shot, I think there was an audible like oh from the crowd. It's terrible.
it's fair.
But the worst that game. So that's when I was a Pelicans fan at the time, but I just really liked LeBron. So
Yeah,
I had been to a bunch of Pelicans games, and the Pelicans play the Mavs a lot since we're in the same division or whatever. And so
yeah,
I had watched Luca torch the Pels like a week earlier and give us like 42 points. And I
yeah,
was like, man. And I had the option to either go watch the Pels play the Lakers or the Mavs play the Lakers. It was the same week because we were in Los Angeles. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go watch the Mavericks so I can be a LeBron fan for this game. And Luca gave him
yeah,
45, and I was so pissed. I was like, I would have rather just gone to the Pels game and been happy both ways. Like, LeBron wins, good for
yeah,
him. Pels win, good for us.
yeah,
But
yeah. It does suck.
that, my little brother, who I took to his first game ever against the Mavericks, also, he 35 plus game. My little brother's now a Luka Doncic fan this many years later. It's awesome.
To be fair, like
It's not the worst
can't blame
player,
him.
but it's like,
Also can't blame him.
dude,
If you watch the guy, like
I brought you to the game and bought you the Pels hat though. You were wearing Pels gear.
that, I mean, shit. I saw Acuna when he was in the minors on accident. Didn't even know who he
You told me
was.
about that. It's a
Yeah,
funny
it's
story.
like now I just always like I see Acuna and I think of that and I'm just like can't help but to love the guy. It's like
Yes. That's how I
yeah,
feel with Nas Reed. That's like my one LSU player that I feel like a heavy connection to through like LSU. I went to
I was like that. I was like that with Tremont Waters.
dude, I have a picture. I have a picture of me and Tremont Waters. I saw him after he
He
graduated.
was
That is one of my favorite LSU Tigers of all time.
all time.
He played on the same team as
I love Trey
Wembenyama.
Waters.
Did you know that?
When in the
Wembenyama's
what?
final year in France, they were on the same professional French team.
Really?
Yes. I still follow him on Instagram.
That's dope. I do too. I just
Yeah.
didn't put that connection together.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But that is an all-time LSU Tiger.
I agree.
This podcast ever gets
I
big
agree.
enough, we will have to have that dude on.
for
I'd be an
sure.
absolute fanboy for like 2 hours on me and Bo's end.
I would too. I would too. Like if I saw that guy, like, I've seen like I ran into like LSU like big timers, like just seen them, and I've like never been like, oh, like let me like bro, let me get a picture. Like Trayvon Waters, I'd be like, bro, please let me get a picture with you.
Yes.
Like, he's one of the rare ones.
Made LSU basketball fun in an era where it wasn't super. Like, it's not as bad as it
Yeah,
is now, but like, you had a couple guys in that era, but you had a lot of 4-year guys. Like, it wasn't these Ben Simmons,
Skylar
Nas Reeves.
Mays.
Yeah, that's what I was about to bring up. Like, you had a couple NBA level guys. Tremont played a little bit in
Mm-hmm.
the Celtics organization. He played with
Trendon
Taco Fall
Watford.
and Victor Wembanyama. Tremont Waters. That's pretty funny.
That's crazy. That's wild.
You been watching any basketball at all?
Dude, honestly, not really. I've been watching a little bit of college hoop. I've been playing a good bit, but I think I got shins once yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't hardly get out of a chair. I got big ass knots on both of
Mm,
my shins, and they are like some of the worst leg pain I've ever had.
that's no fun. Is the shin splints?
I, I don't know what they feel like. I've never had them, but like that's my guess.
Yeah.
So that sucks. Like we played yesterday. It was yesterday as it happened. First game in, I played a pretty good game. Like I was like, oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. Like, my shot jumper feels good. Not even by the end of the second game, I was like, I couldn't like hardly run. And I was like, bro, it's like I was just trash the rest of the freaking run. I hated it.
It's the worst.
So
The
yeah, it was cool.
Today actually the Pelicans and the Hornets played, and for weather reasons the game got rescheduled from 7 p.m. to 3 p.m. So I actually, while I was cleaning my room today, got to watch the Pels game live during the day, which was pretty cool. Random little Feels like
Nice.
baseball almost. A little random weekday day game.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always fun. I used to love
Yeah,
being at work and getting to listen to a radio game in my ear live.
yeah, yeah,
That's
me too.
the one thing, and you maybe can attest for this too, because I know you've had places where you have to drive a lot. But is baseball like the easiest to listen to sport on the radio by like a clear in a ways?
I would say 100% because it's like you don't have to be fully locked in to
Yeah.
it's got its off downtime, and I feel like there's a lot more descriptive announcers to it, and it's not so fast that you get you get the game, you get really good color commentaries. You got to fill in these spots. So, like they do
Yes.
the radio announcers. I love when they bring up little fun facts and stats and all that. Like, yeah,
When
you
they
get
get the
so much out
giggles
of
in
a
the
radio
booth,
broadcast. Oh,
dude.
dude, dude.
Dude, that's my favorite. Like it's almost like
Yeah,
that's like the original podcast, I think. Well, obviously, is the
yeah,
radio, but like that's like you're just having a conversation with the fellas about ball. Like ultimately.
yeah. Especially when you especially like I used to not before I like paid for MLB TV. Like
Yeah.
I would just pay for the little $3 radio version.
At bat.
Yeah, yeah. And so I don't know. It's something. There's something special about and I still have this because I still sometimes like if I want to go hit balls in the yard, I'll throw the
Hmm.
radio version in. I have so much more of a connection like with Will Fleming. Like you get your radio guy that you just like. Yes, let me listen to him.
Dude.
You know,
Will and Lou,
something special about
they
it.
need Lou in the booth more.
They do. I like Lou way more than I like OB as well, but
It's either Will and
or
Will.
Will and Will is probably my favorite actually. I
Will
really like Will and Will.
Lou's just so funny. I love Lou.
Lou is funny. Lou is very funny. Loomer's very funny on Twitter. You gotta
I need to follow him, I
Loomer's
don't.
Twitter is Loomer's Twitter. He dude just knows ball, but he pisses people off. It's very funny.
I bet, dude. He's
Yeah,
hilarious. He has the cockiness of someone that played professional baseball, but like has
yeah,
the put togetherness of someone who's on the radio and TV every day. Like
and
it's
yeah, that's what I like about like Will Middlebrooks.
yes,
It's because he played he was on the 2013 World Series team. He was
a
also part
very
of the
meaningful
dog,
player.
but he was also part of the dog shit 2012, 14, 15, 16. So he has all these stories, great and awful, about his experience. It's very funny.
That and hearing Fleming drop F bombs on the 10 is just always just makes me giggle because it's like he's not supposed to say
Yeah.
that. He can't say that
No,
word.
you're not yeah, you're not supposed to. It's cursed hearing It's like if you watch if you met Miss Rachel outside work, she's like, "Yeah, man, fucks up." Like, just jarring to hear.
That's good, man.
Just jarring. Just jarring.
It's like seeing a teacher like anywhere outside of school as an
Yeah,
adult. It's like you're
like
not in
at
a
a bar.
classroom.
You ever ran into a teacher at a
Yes,
bar?
it is the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
No.
But, except for teacher and professor are different. Because like professor at a
Yeah.
bar, awesome. Professor at a bar was some
But
of
a
the
teacher
funniest things
teaches
you'll ever
kids, a
see.
professor teaches adults. It's different, like different
Yeah,
audiences.
yeah, yeah. True.
But yeah, like
True.
going back to our little radio discussion, is there any other sport that you kind of will go out of your way to listen to on the radio every now and then, even if it's not as often as baseball?
Honestly, no. Like I don't. I mean, like if only time I like if I'm like watching a football game somewhere
Yeah.
and I've got to go home before it's over, like I listen to it on my way home.
Yeah.
But
My dad's big about that. If I'm in a
it's
car,
like it's yeah,
if I'm in a car with my dad and it's Sunday, there's a football game on the radio.
yeah, right. But it's nowhere near the same.
No. To me though, like football doesn't have the room for those little kind of like offhanded conversations like we were talking about. Like every time they're
Yeah,
having to talk about what just developed in the last play or the one before that they weren't able to tell you about in the moment because things were happening too fast. That also happens with
yeah,
baseball, but not nearly as much.
yeah,
I wonder how often we'll see Castiglione in the booth because I feel like it'll just be a random like Saturday in June you're listening and you just hear the voice and you're like and it just
yeah,
brings you back to when you were 16 because like I already miss it. That is a
yeah,
huge part of Red Sox Nation that I miss.
yeah,
Had a perfect like 30s era announcer voice. Do you
yeah.
ever pull out
I
the
mean,
old you watch it on TV and flip it to the radio broadcast? Can you watch through the MLB app?
yes, but I feel like sometimes the sounds are like not synced. Like I don't
Yeah.
like that.
The only time I
That's my
do
only
it
thing.
is if I'm watching by myself. Like I don't do it all the time, but like if I'm watching by myself and I'm just bored, I'll do that.
Yeah,
But that is one of my go-tos. I'd say I'll probably watch a game
yeah,
a week like that. Welcome back to the Signetti Suites and the Megatron Nosebleeds. Um, I got a little bit more of a story time than a specific event for this one. It was just something that happened to grace my group chat today and made me absolutely belly laugh at like 9:30 in the morning. Um, I'm gonna put AJ in the suites. One of my buddies, and it's because of the story he told us. So he was at Walmart today, and there was this older lady that was in one of the mobility scooters, and the way he put it, he's like, you could kind of tell she couldn't move very well outside of the mobility scooter. So when he saw her trying to grab something on the top shelf, he was like, well, I'm just getting my shopping started too. I'm sure I'm going to pass a bunch of stuff that I need while helping her. So I'll just ask her what's on her list and take her to it. Well, everything was going nice. She was talking to him. Everything was going normal. And then one of her friends walks up who's somebody similarly aged, and he said they just start talking like normal, just a normal like, hey, how are you doing conversation, and then things take a very incredibly lewd turn out of like absolute nowhere, and they're talking about like Diddy freak off level stuff.
no
um
way.
yeah, and then which I was already laughing at that, and then my friend said he got visibly uncomfortable and was probably as red as our two shirts, um and kind of took that, like was about to take a half step away to just kind of be like, oh, she has her help she needs now, obviously. This guy
Yeah,
knows her well enough to help her. um and he then proceeded to say, oh, like the guy was like, oh, don't worry about it, buddy, like this is my friend, we go way back. um and then looks at him dead in the face and is like, oh yeah, and if you're wondering why she's in that scooter, I told her I only needed one Viagra, but she told me to pop two, and just walked away. And I was like, dude, imagine helping somebody
that's
at
crazy.
Walmart and being like just traumatized as a grown man. That's awesome,
That's
but
crazy.
terrible. Like, I'm glad it wasn't me that it happened to, but knowing that that happened to
Yes,
somebody that I'm close friends with makes me laugh so hard.
that sucks, dude. That's a tough
And
look.
he's like, dude, I didn't know old people were like that. And I'm like, you think at 90 you're not going to have those thoughts? And he's like, damn it. And that was when the realization hit. And he was like,
I don't know. Just like you gotta hang up. You gotta hang up the cleats eventually.
or you don't.
Yeah, I guess so. You don't.
Like, you go one way or the other.
So what's
There
your?
hits a fork in
Oh,
the
never
road.
mind. Yeah, he's in your suite. Respect. I was just, so
Yeah,
what is the suite here? Blue
for
pill.
just him having to go through that as well as the story making me laugh really hard.
Respect.
Nosebleeds is a lot easier. Giving Jordan Hicks, could have put him in the suites, but just for how terrible his tenure was as a Boston Red Sox and what we lost in return for him being the main piece of that side of the trade. We know it's a
Yeah.
salary dump this far in the future, but still sucks.
Yeah. We salary dumped
But
our salary dump.
yeah,
It's crazy.
got rid of
Like we salary dumped Devers for him, and we salary dumped him. Like, what are we doing, bro? I mean, I'm glad. Like,
it,
don't ever have to watch him pitch again.
and it frees up a 40-man spot. That's something I didn't think about. That's kind of big time. Is like it allows a Nate Eaton type Sogard, like one of these guys that was a borderline bounce back and forth depending on injury, to really kind of have that solidified spot going into opening day, and hopefully it gaining them that little bit of confidence they need to play a little bit better, get some more at bats.
Speaking of horrible flamethrowers for our team, I saw a video of I was very early on a video of Dustin May throwing a bullpen everywhere but the zone, dude, pumping it. I mean, dude, he threw like four straight in
MLB
the
the
right
Show
batter's
legend.
box, just and I got a bunch of likes on my comment. I said I said the control of a stormtrooper.
Hell yeah, dude. I feel like he
I
was
got a bunch
always
of
one of
likes.
those guys, like your Lincecums, your Dustin Mays, like these guys that aren't
Whoa,
super.
whoa.
I'm not, no,
No,
listen, and
no,
I'm
no,
not,
no, no, no,
listen.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
trying to
You
put them in
don't.
the
You
same
don't.
exact boat. I'm not trying to
You
put them.
take it back. Say a different name. Say a different name. I'm not going to sit here.
Let me
I'm not.
think.
We're
Let
not
me
going to
think
talk
of a
about
different name.
anything that
I'll
they have in common.
let me contemplate a different name then.
Please, honestly, Jordan Hicks. If that's where you're going, you can
No,
honestly Jordan Hicks was the same.
well, no. I was more thinking somebody who like does something well at some point, somewhat untraditionally, like, and is able to maintain it until injury causes them to not be able to do that weird thing they were doing. You know what I mean? Like,
He was never.
I thought he
He was.
always
But he was never.
I thought he was
No,
always
he
a
was
3/4 arm
never.
slot guy. Like, I always thought he had a
Yeah,
funky
but
little slot.
yeah, but he was never like good at it. Like Lincecum was like a Cy Young. Like
Yeah,
Lincecum was
I
top of the game.
just, yeah, I didn't mean it as like
Dustin May was like a
level
career
wise.
5+ ERA.
Yeah, but he had that one moment when he was a rookie where he came in and was chunking 99 miles an hour sinkers and whatnot, and like dicing everybody up from a weird
All
slot.
right, I'm just saying it's not on the same
Yes,
level of.
I
Okay,
completely agree. It's not on the same level, but it is like he does it a little
I
bit
don't.
funkier than
I
most.
won't stand for any Tim Lincecum down talk here.
Nah, I understand it. Brock would
I am a
kill me
freak
right
for the
now.
freak. I love that guy. I've always loved that guy.
Have you ever talked to Brock
I
about him?
miss him.
Dude, he will talk your head off. That's his dude.
Good. Rightfully so. I can rock with that heavy.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I was always a big Mike
Is it
Pence fan
me?
on that team. Yeah.
I mean, who?
Mike Pence? No, not Mike Pence. Hunter Pence. Hunter Pence. That's on me. That's on me. I had a Pence shirt jersey. I remember that. I just thought with the first name that clicked, I was like, easy money. At least I was able to recover and actually get the right one, though. I will say that.
I was like, did I hear that right? Like, did I miscatch that? Yes. I
Hunter
liked Hunter
Pence.
Pence on the Astros his early days.
He was just
I,
always
'cause I
one of
used to
those
love
guys.
that
Like, he was a
team.
big heart guy. Easy to cheer for.
Yep.
But what you got? Sorry, I hogged that
Definition
one.
of Hall of pretty gooder.
Yes.
Like the very definition of Hall of pretty gooder. My sweet. I'm gonna put the deceased in it. For context, this lady's husband passed away, and she sold me 3 of his Brooks and Brothers suit coats for like $20. I had to drive to Metairie to get them, but I got three like $100+ suit jackets for
Brooks
$20.
Brothers. You
Yeah,
said, are any of
so
them gold
like
button?
they're all three gold buttons, bro.
That's like $500 plus. The
Yeah,
gold
dude.
buttons are
Like
very expensive.
she was like, I don't know like much about these, and was trying to get rid of them. I just wanted some house. I was like, I'll be there tomorrow. Like, I was like, save them for me. So I used about half the tank of gas. But yeah, like I'm like looking at the gold buttons there right now. They look like shotgun shells out that thing.
Yeah. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken, I think those are like the. It's like how you have
yeah,
Polo and you have Ralph Lauren, you have Brooks Brothers, and you
mm,
have gold buttons.
yeah. Crazy pool. Like
Oh yeah,
just doing the usual, scrolling on the Facebook Marketplace, and then I was like,
sick
damn,
logo
those look kind
too.
of sweet. Oh yeah, dude. They're yeah. I was pretty hyped. I got like a navy one. I got a white and black like houndstooth kind of.
Nice.
I know, gross, but it's small enough that you can't see it. It just looks patterned. And then I got like this salmon colored one. So huge stuff, huge come up.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to that dude. Shout out his sweet lady wife. That was cool. Um, this is gonna come out pretty bad for these. And the cheap seats here this week. I guess all right. I'll put it different. I'll go decisions. Decisions are gonna be my nosebleeds because the children in Africa have a tough decision between rooting for the Broncos and the Rams
I
in the
saw
Super Bowl
that.
this
It made
week.
me laugh so hard,
I
dude.
audibly wheezed at that. It was that map. It was a map of Africa. It was
Uh,
like who Africa's rooting for. It's like Rams
dude,
Broncos.
speaking of that, my boss told me one day, he's like, this sounds horrible, but like, I've always wanted to go to one of those countries that they give the t-shirts to so I can find like one of the ones from like he's a Chiefs fan. He's like, I want to find the one from last year when the Chiefs lost and just get a Super Bowl champion Chiefs shirt. It's like,
Those memes are so funny, dude. Like it was a map of like I saw one that was a map of like the whole globe, and it was like everyone's cheered for the Seahawks except for this little blimp in like top right U.S. It said Patriots, and then it was just Africa was Rams Broncos split, and I was like, bro,
dude, I saw one that was Rams Broncos split, and then there was just like one little tiny blip on the coast that was Vikings. And I was like, is that just a team they just threw him in? I
yeah,
didn't even understand it.
that's funny. Maybe Sam Donald shirt jerseys. Maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah, all the jerseys that they had to get rid of with his name on it.
I guess I don't know. It could be wrong. It's still very funny
Did
though.
you see the new Seattle jerseys?
Yeah, with like four patches on them.
Yeah, but they look clean. Like the Seattle looks clean. Oh no, I meant the baseball.
Oh no,
Mariners have new jerseys and they look very very nice.
did they? Well, they also just traded for Brendan Donovan. Thank
Yep, they
God. Now
did.
we can't.
Yes.
Thank God.
We don't need to make another. We could just trade all of our players for all.
We could just be the fucking Cardinals. Yeah.
We could
Where
trade
did
for Hein Bloom.
where did they trade Arenado to this year? I forgot.
The Diamondbacks,
Is that right? Huh.
because him and Ketel Marte.
It's gonna be such a weird year, dude.
I don't
Like, this is
understand.
gonna
If
be
you're the
such a weird
Diamondbacks,
season.
why sign yourself up to spend more money in the same division as the Dodgers?
Well, they took the pay cut or whatever. Like the Cardinals paid a bunch of it, so it's not really. I agree though. I agree with you. I was in the National League. I wouldn't spend any money. It's just dumb. Like I understand the AL team trying to beef up, like 'cause at least you could say you made it, and then 7 game series, anything can happen. But yeah, National League, I don't know, bro. It's like I don't know.
Do you ever see those like TikTok comparison videos where it like goes down each position on like between two teams and it's like catcher, this team has the edge.
Mhm.
First baseman. I saw one and it was between the Sox and the Mets. And like if you ask most people which team is better, they'd say the Mets by a mile.
Well, I can pretty much go through it for you. First base, they're gonna play Polanco. We have Contreras.
They had Polanco on that one, I'll say that.
Well, he's there. They announced he's their first baseman,
I know.
like
I'm
when they
saying
signed
that they
him.
had Polanco over Contreras
Okay.
as the first, like
Oh,
saying he was the
oh.
better of the two.
I I was gonna say it's a push, but if I had to say one or the other, I'd probably agree.
Yeah.
Honestly, Blanco had a good season last year.
But the
Second
Sox
base,
only
they're
lost
gonna
by
play.
one out of the whole thing. Is what this one had it as. I
Let's
didn't
see.
fully agree with it, but
Is Bo playing third or second for them? I know they have four shortstops on that infield.
I'm not 100% sure, to be completely honest with you.
I think he's playing third for them. Yes, third. So because Simeon's playing second. So Simeon
Yes.
versus I don't even know who the fuck they Simeon.
They had Romy
Yeah,
Gonzalez on this list.
Simeon. But
They actually had Romy on the
I
list over Simeon.
really fuck
Yes.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, Romy did hit like 300 last year. So
That
season
was
one
why
for
they said
platoon.
Romy raked.
The thing about it is though, like Simeon's playing like 150. Like I consider, let's just say it's a Romy David Hamilton platoon. Then who do you take?
Whichever side doesn't
That's
have
my
David
thought.
Hamilton.
So I'm saying, shortstop Story versus Lindor. It's Lindor. Bichette versus Meyer. Test Bichette. I don't know who their catcher is.
Uh, I know his name. Starts with an A. Francisco Alvarez, mate? No, that's the pitcher, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think
That
it
sounds
is.
right.
I think it is Francisco Alvarez.
Sounds right. Okay, well I think Captain's better.
Oh, Capitan.
And then right field. Damn, that sucks.
Right field, they had. I
Probably Willier Soto.
Yeah, they're winning
It's
right field, so it
Soto.
doesn't matter.
We're winning center field, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. And we're winning left field.
They got a new center fielder. Who they got a they made a shit ton of moves.
They have, which is good.
Frick, who they get? I don't remember who they got to play center field, but it's a strange name. I can't even remember who
Let me
all they
look.
got, but yeah, and our rotation's way better.
Research
So
podcast. Yes,
research podcast. Who did they sign in the outfield?
Cedric Mullins. Oh, and they traded for Luis Robert or Robert.
That's who it is. That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, still Sadon over Robert.
Yes, and then
For
you have
sure, Sadon over Robert.
then you
Keep
have
flip.
Duran, or no, you have Anthony. Anthony wins that one, and in DH slot you have Duran.
Yeah,
Duran probably wins.
yeah, for sure.
I feel like it's such a
Yeah, like
waste to have Jaron Duran in your DH spot, but in a way, like,
it is. Like, what do you do?
well, what I was gonna say is, what if there's a world like
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I just goofed really hard. We're gonna have to cut that.
you're fine.
Okay.
What if there's a world in which like him not playing the field allows him to just be the best batter? Like I think
I love it.
maybe not
I
in
mean,
the league, but like I think there's a world in which him being able
you
to
still
push
have
his
a problem with like you have to kill Massa before the season again.
basically, yeah. That yeah.
You know, we're gonna trade him for Nico Horner. It's okay.
We need to do something, man. I'm getting nervous. I
Yeah,
just dude, every time I see Passan's face on my phone,
I know. I'm just like,
I
fuck.
think I'm
What
gonna
is it?
see Jaron Duran leaving the team, and so like I never want to actually like look at my phone to unlock it. But
Yeah.
dude, I was really excited halfway through the Eugenio Suarez until I saw that there was an S
It
after the
stopped at
word
Reds.
red.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I was either or. Like, if he signed up, like, cool, like, hit 55 home runs in a year and strike out 190. But, I mean, I understand that, like, I don't want that many strikeouts on the team.
Also, going back to the
Um,
Duran talk, I saw something that just last week it was deemed 100% that Duran was not going to transition back into the infield. Did you even know that was a
yeah, but, like,
conversation?
they were looking into it. That's what he was drafted out
I
out of
understand that.
Long
Yeah,
Beach
Long
State.
Beach. But that's
I mean,
crazy.
I mean, it's got to be a better defensive option than looking back at Campbell. Campbell's just rough
Yeah.
there. Like,
And where
I
does
don't
he
know.
fit
I
into
mean, at
this
this
lineup
point,
if he
though,
comes banging on if he's hitting 400 in
he
AAA?
doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah.
You've successfully blocked out Christian Campbell. And if you don't want to
Unless,
block him out, you have to trade two players.
what if it just works
But
out and we trade them all, like we trade all of our excess for Scooble? Like it'd be crazy
you
for a
better win
team.
the series because he's gone after this year. We're not extending him. We're not paying him. Like I would have felt better about it last year. We're not paying him.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
didn't want to pay one of our best players last year. We're not paying him.
Yeah.
He's not going to take a team friendly deal. All the guys we extend are for ridiculous team friendly deals. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Now, if you could do something where you immediately extended him for like 10 years, or just 8, give him an 8. Have him here the same time you have
Give him the
Crochet here.
Shohei deal where you just defer everything until after the contract's up. Like, see if he'll agree to
Mm-hmm.
five a year for the next 10 years,
Yeah, why not?
and then
Why not?
give him 75 a year after that.
Yeah. No, I mean, that'd be so sick. I would give him Bayo, Duran, Campbell for Scooble.
See, I think I'd
I
want
don't
to
know.
keep.
That's actually a shit ton.
I'd want
That's
to
a shit
keep
ton.
Campbell. I'd be okay with Duran Bayo, and then
Duran, Bayo, Massa.
they're not doing that. If we give them Massa and however much money is left on Massa's contract, yes.
Yeah, I'll send him cash. Fuck. You
um,
have the cash to do it.
yeah,
Give him Duran, Campbell. What about Willier? Willier
yeah.
Campbell.
I would
Do it
rather
too.
Willier.
Sadon and Campbell. I don't think I would either.
I'm not trading
It's
Sadon.
ridiculous to say you wouldn't trade him for Scooble, but like you're also only getting one guaranteed year out of Scooble.
That and Sadon is already on a, again, very team friendly deal. And he just if he hit 125, he provides such high level defense in center field that you could still justify putting him out there.
He's still a positive win player, which is crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, and we're saying it's like it's got even a chance. Like it doesn't. But
Have you seen the stuff with Team Puerto Rico while we're still in baseball talk? Basically,
yeah,
they're
not getting the insurance.
yeah, which is kind of crazy. Like it's an MLB sanctioned event, an MLB sanctioned event. Like for the MLB to not step up and be like, "Hey, we'll insure the contracts to have the best players on the field." Like, I understand why the teams aren't going to do it, as the teams they're like, "We're paying it either way. We're not going to pay it if he gets hurt playing for somebody
Yeah,
else." But like, the league could step
yeah.
up and be like, "Hey,
You could thank Edwin Diaz for that, but does kind of seem like a ploy to make sure Team USA makes it versus Team Japan again.
Team Puerto Rico didn't have a chance, kid." I don't think so.
Yes, they absolutely do. That roster's crazy.
I don't know.
They absolutely do.
Skeens,
That
Scooble.
roster's gross, bro. They still have a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, our team was way better than theirs in, what was that, 2018?
I think
No,
so.
17, something like that.
The Baez,
The
yeah.
Adam Jones robbed home run year.
Mm-hmm.
They were, you know.
That was also one of the coolest moments with the point as he was tagging him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a dye your hair blonde team.
Oh, yeah, that was.
But, yeah.
And then you remember
I'm very
in 2023 they gave out the Puerto Rico Kike bobbleheads after, like, when they gave it away when the Dodgers came into town or something like that. Like Kike was on the Dodgers, but the Red Sox had already scheduled it, and everybody loved Kike so much they were like, hell yeah, and everybody was still excited about the bobbleheads.
Yeah. Kike is the man. I'd be hyped if we traded for Kike to play second. Have you said it?
I said this months ago. I've said this on that podcast. On this podcast.
You did. I've come around to it. That'd be dope.
Dude, and
Well, in my mind, I was like, dude, doesn't matter. We're getting Bichette Bregman.
here's the thing too. Like, if he does suck as bad as David Hamilton, at least he's funny. Like, baseball's entertainment at the end of the day. I don't want somebody that sucks and then is gonna hide from the camera because he's embarrassed. Like,
Absolutely.
Kike's gonna show up to the team playing wearing a
Absolutely.
butthole muncher shirt and get pissed that they blur it out. Like,
Fact.
that's one of my favorite stories from him recently. He like genuinely is like, I don't know why they did it, and like you can tell he's dead serious. And then you see the picture of the hat, and it's literally a skeleton like this saying "butthole muncher." Like,
What a guy.
alrighty, and with what'll be our final segment today, been two of us on here. I think we might have John back on for the next episode or the one after. Not 100%, but hopefully so. Get the tour of the Chili Bowl.
Yes.
But today we're going to be doing a tier list for the Winter Olympic sports. I tried to do my best and like make sure that this had all of them, but if we missed any, just let me know. We'll rate it in the comments.
Yeah. Also, Winter Olympics are worse than the Summer Olympics anyway, so it's like they're missing.
Yeah, I'm a big Summer Olympics guy. I love that. That's like one
Yeah,
of
for
my
sure.
bucket list sporting events that I want to go to. I want to go see the swimming and I want to go see the track and field really bad.
Yeah.
And USA basketball, obviously, but
Yeah.
that's insane. With our first sport, it's S A B C D F, by the way, for the grading system, Bo.
Okay.
And for the listeners, sorry. We got the skeleton, which is the one where you're laying head first, sliding downhill head first.
Oh, head first or feet first? Oh no,
No,
it's feet first. No.
skeleton is head first, luge is feet first. I'm looking at a picture of it as
What's
well.
the What's the goal of this? I don't know if I know
That's
this
the
one.
one that the time trial. It's basically go through the track as fast as you possibly can while being this far off ice.
Oh, that was kind of sick. I
I
freaked with that one.
to me it's a solid B. Like it's one of those
I was about to
sports
say it's B. Yeah, it's B.
where it's
It's
like
like you turn like you feel like, oh, I'll turn on the Olympics, and you're like, that one's what's on. You're like, oh, sick, and you watch like two of them, and you're like, this is pretty. Like, because like the first three you watch, like this is sick, and then you watch a fourth one of the same of the dude just sliding his there, and it was kind of fucking dumb.
it's one of those things where you watch it the first time, like the first time you see it, like, oh, dude, this is kind of crazy, and like no matter if the person's good or bad at it, you're intrigued, and then like the next
Yeah,
person that follows up is either way better or way worse, and it's like this is what it looks like, or that guy messed it up. Like you don't even have to know that much.
it's like it's one of those ones where you start thinking it's like, who the fuck is practicing these sports? Like, where do you pick this stuff off, man? Like,
What 7-year-old is doing this for fun?
yeah, yeah. It's like these kids got bullied in high school for sure. No, like they're
Well, I
like,
don't know
yo,
though. Some of
we
these
have practice after
kids,
school. They're like, oh, what for? And they're like, we're gonna go lay fucking face first and slide for a little bit, like penguins.
but like some of those weird obscure sports, like by the time they're 16 years old, they're the third best person in the world in it. To where like they're missing school to go play in these international tournaments against like people that like people we've actually heard of. To where it's like
Yes,
the kids walking
but
back.
yes, well known skeletoners. You're correct. We all know that.
Well, I don't. I kind of meant like if they were doing a winter sport event or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
All right, next
I don't
up,
think you can name any of these winter sports that you're going to play people everyone knows against. To be fair,
there's a couple. There's at least one.
with the exception of snowboarding, how many are there?
Ice hockey, figure skating.
That's not a winter Olympic sport. Figure skaters.
Well, it is. It's winter. It's
Name a
winter.
figure skater. Name a figure skater.
Damn it! There's one that's been everywhere on TikTok. Her last name's Lee. She has cool stripes dyed in her hair, but I don't know the last. I don't know the first name. She's for America.
And okay, just making my point. Just making my point.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Only one I know is Sean White. I
Snowboarder.
mean, I don't even know if he's alive. Like, I don't know
He
what he
is.
does. Just
He cut the
freckle
long
Sean
hair
White heavy.
off. He looks like a normal person now. It's kind of crazy.
That sucks.
He looks like Seamus now.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
He did a video with Danny
All right,
Duncan a
what's
while
the,
back. That's where I got that from.
oh, that's sick.
Next up, we got ski jumping. That's one I've watched before. That one's sick. The
That's got
skis
to be
pointed
S.
up in the air, dude. The
That's got to be
Eddie the
S.
Eagle.
That's so sick.
To me, that is it's either an A or an S. Like we might reevaluate depending on how many are in each category. But
I think depends. Like in terms of the actual sport, probably A. But in terms of watchability, bro, I could watch the ski jump all day. That shit
the landing's
rules.
electric every time.
Yeah,
Like every time they go
yeah,
up in the air, it then
they get
becomes a.
hype. If they land it, they get hype.
Because here's the thing: a lot of people could be Olympic ski jumpers if the goal was jumping. The goal is not to jump.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
fail to say that. It is not really
Facts.
ski jumping. It is Olympic ski
Yeah,
landing.
yeah. Facts. My book, this and S. This is the best one, I think.
I think it's a good one. This one I think will be pretty quick. Take this one away, Bo. Give me snowboard. What you got here?
Fucking S, dude. Those are the only dudes getting pussy at the whole Winter Olympics. They're the only ones going home getting any action. No one's lining up to talk to the figure skaters or the bobsledders, dude. They're talking to the
You
snowboarders.
really think the Jamaican bobsled team ain't getting some?
I don't know. Maybe if they were mic'd up in that whole thing where they were just like seeing snow for the first time, going "Mama God" the whole way down the thing, dude. That'd be sick. That's what we need.
That's
They
horrible,
can make
dude.
that so much better.
Oh man. Oh, that's terrible. But the
I'm
snowboarding
starting
is
to petition
sick.
now. Mic up the fucking Jamaican bobsled team.
Dude, it's snowboarding is just skateboarding that you're not allowed to bail on. Like you cannot like that thing is connected to you. You just
Yeah,
if you mess up,
you have
you're
to just eat shit.
bam.
Yeah, yeah. But if you're really same thing, if you're really good at snowboarding, you just have that aura. Like Shaun White has Tony Hawk level aura. They're direct equivalents.
That and like,
Like,
have you seen how good people are at it now for like some of the weird freestyle stuff? Like
no, I haven't watched.
dudes will intentionally like start doing flips before they even leave the ramp. Like they'll do a
That's so
flip
sick.
and hit the back of their board on the tail end of the ramp just to pop themselves up like straight up in the air. It looks like they're playing Rocket League in real life. It's insane.
That's so. I'll be honest. Like, I'll probably never go skiing in my life. I will never plan a ski vacation
I
for
I
just me. But
I will 1,000%.
I think it's pretty sick. I don't really have any desire. Like I'm not gonna take a vacation to go to Colorado in the snow. And I just not a fan, you know.
See, I've heard Colorado is not the place to go anymore. They've like it's basically become a thing of like it's insanely expensive. Like even
Yeah,
more
it checks out.
ridiculous than it has been in the past. They're trying to keep people out. Um, but I that is something I wanted to do for a very long time. Being from Louisiana, I've wakeboarded, like I've done a bunch of water sports. I
I'd rather
skateboarded.
snowboard than ski for sure.
Yes, that's where I'm at. Like I think the snowboarding would be really cool, and I'm the type of person like I know if I go out there, I'm gonna be all bundled up in clothes, feeling like I'm. It's oh dude, this is way more clothes than I normally wear. Like this will brace my fall. I'm wearing a helmet. Like I should definitely send this jump, even though I've never done this before. And it,
Yeah. I feel like my fear, dude, I just have this weird fear that like I would hit a fucking tree. 100% of hitting a tree out there.
dude,
Like, like those videos where these dudes fucking fall off cliffs, bro. That shit's terrifying.
you know what I think of every time I think of snow sports though? That my like what might be my favorite vine of all time. It's just a little girl or whatever just casually riding. I'm a giraffe. Just speed of sound right past. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, that might be like
That's,
one of my favorite old internet videos.
that's fire.
But we got speed skating up next.
Speed skating. It's like ice skating.
Yes, it's ice skating. They wear like these really long skates. They're like longer than their foot in both directions. And I think they do both like an inline dead straight as well as like a track style oval.
Mm, mm,
Me, it's C or
that's kind
D.
of boring.
C or D.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty boring. Let's put it D. If there's a lot more boring sports, we'll move it to back into C probably.
Gotcha. There's really not as many as I thought. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. So good bit,
Okay.
not a crazy amount.
Yeah,
Next up, we got the biathlon, which is where it's basically you have to do a race on skis and shoot targets with a air rifle, I believe.
that's awesome. I hate to be that guy.
I
That was a dude invented sport
yeah.
for sure.
I think it's one of those things where like the idea of it is a lot cooler than its ability to be watched on
I can
TV.
see that. I can see that.
Um,
Yeah, those are not very practical. It's like, when the fuck are you ever gonna need to just flee a killer in skis and then turn around and pop him? You know?
is that going to be our first one in the C tier? You think like cool, but not
Yeah,
so cool that it
yeah,
needs.
cool. But it's like, yeah, same thing. You'd probably watch one of those, and then you'd be like, yeah,
Yeah,
cool, great concept though. Rock with the concept.
yeah, and it's also like
It's like, imagine like the Summer Olympics, like you're just doing a fucking, you're doing the hurdle, 100-meter hurdle, and somebody just gives you a Glock, and you have to like shoot coke cans off that sucker. It was
um,
sick.
I think it's more cross country type race. Like I don't think it's like everybody racing against each other. I think it's more of a time trial type deal.
Well, still, regardless, I mean,
Yeah.
like they interview like NBA players after their game, and like you just ran for like an hour straight, pretty much, and then like they want to interview you. You can't form thoughts. Imagine that, but like you got to shoot shit after. That honestly is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Still see, still see.
Yep. I Next up we have alpine skiing, which is the downhill skiing. It looks that is the one where they're like boom 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 in between the little flags.
Okay, that shit. That's kind of cool.
That to me that's like a classic B tier.
B tier, 100%, hundred
Like
percent.
it's one of those things like we talked about earlier with the skeleton where you watch one person do it and then you watch the person after and you're like they're really good or really bad. Like you don't have to
But
completely understand.
yes, but the thing it has on it, the wipeout factor, a whole lot more, because like that's when they got the almost like mesh fence looking
Yeah.
things like
Yep.
around them.
Yep.
Wipeout factor on those is
Oh yeah,
goat.
because
Like,
they're
there's a
absolutely
chance you're gonna
rolling.
want somebody bust through those things. Those are fun.
Yeah. And
Yeah, give that one the top line B, just for smash factor value.
yeah. Um some of these sports like the fall factor is fun. Some of them it is not.
Mm.
Like you watch somebody fall on a skeleton, you're genuinely scared for their life. You
Yeah,
watch somebody fall trying to ski in a straight line
but
fast.
you know what? Oh, I actually did see. Oh my gosh, was it? I think it was alpine skiing. They had like a really horrible like accident to like a famous skier one time, like that died like on live TV.
Not
I watched
100%.
it not too long ago. I wish I could remember his name, dude. I'm gonna have to look it up after this and show you. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I've
know
never
what?
heard of that.
Research podcast. Research podcast.
Research
Hold on.
podcast.
Hold on. I'm gonna give these people stuff to look up
Dude,
on
I
Reddit.
had a thought for the biathlon that I can't think of when you brought up the whole talking after a game. Oh, I know what it was. The biathlon, that's one of the sports where you can be a regular person and an Olympian. You know what I mean? Like, you can just happen to be good at skiing and shooting and be good enough to go represent your country. Like, a lot of these sports, you have to dedicate your entire life to being so good that you make it there. That's one where, like, you can kind of happen to get there.
All right, hold on. I think I found it. Give me 1 second.
It is always cool to see the outfits, though. It's always funny to see like somebody incredibly famous wear the same thing as like I was talking earlier, the figure skater that nobody's ever heard of. Like in the
Yes.
Summer Olympics, you're watching LeBron James and the men's butterfly 400-meter relay team stand in the same exact outfit right next to each other.
Can you still see me on the screen or no?
You can, you're just frozen. You got a smile on though, so you look nice.
You know what? Good for me. Dude, I'm gonna find this. Like, I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna search one more thing. If not, I'll find it after. Oh, I think I found it.
It does kind of suck for Puerto Rico too, though, that they're like their players can't get insured, and it's because it's two of the highest dollar contract and most injury prone players like that just happen to be from that country.
Yeah. I think this is it. I think I found it. Okay, hold on. I think this is it. I think this is it. Oh yeah, it's definitely it. Found it. Yeah, her name was Ulrike Meyer. Yeah, like it was in this event. Yeah, she's going downhill, and like the two flag things.
Mm-hmm.
She like just missed one of them, and like her foot like drifted away from her, so she was like out of control, like zooming, and she clipped one of the other ones and like sliced her in half, and she just tumbles down the hill, and it's just like this, like on live TV.
That's
It was crazy. Yeah, like the snow gets all red around her. It was wild. I don't know how. Like I came across that the other day. It was just like this should be talked about more. I don't know. It's like it should be common
yeah.
knowledge. Like yeah, you know,
Well, it's like the hockey
it's rare to
thing.
see somebody that's like,
That's
yeah, that's crazy.
that's something I a little off topic.
Ooh, yeah, it makes me grossed out to think of.
Yeah, it sucks. That's the worst part about the ice sports is how dangerous. Like that's why they don't get played as much. I have a feeling, but
Yeah,
like when I made my created player, I was like, I could think this would be a cool way to learn how to the different positions of hockey, kind of more individualized rather than the game itself. So I made a created player that was a winger at first, just because I asked AI. It said that'd be the easiest one to learn. Um, Completely lost a train of thought. Damn it.
I saw it
Oh,
get derailed.
um, something caught my attention on screen. No, and I had the choice on whether or not to put a neck guard on. And I was like, oh yeah, my virtual guy's getting a neck guard, dude. He's not getting his neck sliced by a skate. Like, how is it not a comment like, oh, I want to look cool
How's it
instead
an
of getting my
option?
throat sliced open? Like,
Yeah.
so stupid.
Mm.
Um,
And stuff like that. Like, have you ever heard of the egg theory?
mm-mm.
What the egg theory is? The egg theory is this theory that like when you die, you get like there's this like you just basically reincarnate as every single person who ever lived until you've lived every life, and then you become like basically like a god or of sorts or whatever. That's the egg theory. I don't believe in it. Of course, it's like a crazy thing, but like it makes me really hope it's not real seeing shit like that. Like you have to be everybody. Like you have to be, eventually you're gonna be the guy who gets his freaking throat slit by a skate. Like that sucks.
I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah. 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 There's about 6 million people I have in front of him that'd be way more worse to get. But
That is crazy though. Like you never think about something like that being a basketball baseball fan. Like there are freak injuries, but it's completely
yeah.
different.
Yeah, like the Kevin Ware, Paul George stuff is like that's the extreme you'll get to right there.
Yeah, the Damar Hamlin. Like that's as crazy as it gets. Is it's like just some freak.
All right. Yeah, but like he technically did die, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I was just bringing it up. It's like there's
He
just
didn't
crazy
get he
stuff
didn't
that
get
happens.
mutilated though. That is true.
Yeah. Next up we got the
All right,
bobsled.
these ones. Bobsled, that's a solid A to me.
That is exactly where I had it. It is
Okay, great.
probably top three most recognized Winter Olympic sport. One of the more popular Disney movies. That is Disney, right?
I think so. Pretty
Awesome
sure.
movie, by the way.
Again,
Um,
like I said, you just mic up the Jamaican team and you're in S tier immediately.
but that's the thing
One
for a
one
lot
bobsled, bumbo clot.
of. Then we got cross country skiing up next.
Way worse than normal, like racing, fast skiing. Way worse.
So D with speed skating.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Then we got my personal favorite, the most electric of all Winter Olympic sports, curling. Dude, that's
Dude, curling is
it
fucking
genuinely
electric.
it is 1-1 for me. That is
It
the
is.
best Winter Olympic sport.
I love playing golf and somebody hits a putt way too hard and you fucking just curly emote after it.
Dude, that's one of my favorite call outs on the golf course. Hit a house
No
on
kid.
the on the putting, on the putting green.
Yeah. S tier, curling S
Yes,
tier. I've got to figure out if there's a way to gamble on it this
there
year.
is. I looked it up,
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna bet on curling. It's gonna be awesome.
dude. That and
That's
like,
what's so sick.
it's one of those things like you're watching it, and you're like, you see what they potentially could be cooking because of your time on 8 Ball Pool and the iPhone, and you see you're like, dude, if they hit this perfect, they might get all of them. And it, ding 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 ding. Oh my god! It
Watch
stops in the
somebody
bullseye.
freaking push it out the middle, and then like theirs is the only one left in there. It's
Yeah, dude, it's
like that. Like I feel like that's what people like degenerates in like Norway or something do instead of cornhole. They just instead of playing cornhole, they just out in their yard fucking
is it one of
vermin
those
vermin some.
things like where it's like you got like house rules like with beer pong tables where it's like you show up
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
one dude's house that decides to be a dick who has a lake behind his house and his curling board's like 200 yards long, and like by the time you get there you can't even feel your arms, the thing's barely
yeah.
sliding, and it's like can't cross the line, man.
We gotta find that out. I bet there is.
Dude, that'd be awesome. They did
That is
that when I
sick.
went to the winter thing at the Nationals Park. They had a curling thing, and it was on the website. And
Did
I
you
was
do it?
I was so excited. It was fake ice. It was like plastic to where they barely slid. To where I'm telling you, I completely missed the ice on like 3 of them because you had to throw it so hard that if you didn't like slide it perfect, that thing was rolling and hitting the backstop and just go until it caught an ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, curling's elite. Curling's elite
elite,
though.
the most elite.
Curling's elite.
Then we got figure skating. It's not super watchable. I'd say it's kind of in the C tier where it's like somebody does a cool song or something like that. It's not F tier. It can't be F tier. There are parts
That
of it
is
that can be entertaining. I'm not saying
no, dude.
it's like the TGL. The TGL, if it's Tiger versus Scotty and they're talking back and forth live on ESPN, there isn't anybody that watches pro golf that doesn't want to hear that. But you're not gonna tune in and watch all of it just for that 30-second moment.
I don't like routine based sports. That's not a sport. Gymnastics meets. Sorry, it's not a sport. That's a routine. That's a performance that you're getting judged on. That's not a sport. That's not a competition. It's a
There's a
routine
sport
based
to
thing,
it.
dude.
But
No,
it's also the thing of
no.
like, it's the dunk contest.
That's
Do
a
you hate the
ranking.
dunk
That's a
contest?
ranking. That's not a performance. That's not a performance. They don't have an acted script or everything. They've got an idea what they want to do,
No, you don't
what
think
they
they're
think
in
they
the
can do.
practice gym throwing those things up for weeks before the dunk contest?
Okay, they are, but it's not a choreographed thing. There's some on the fly shit you got to do. Because what happens? What happens when you miss 2 dunks? You're on your third attempt.
Well, yeah,
Are you still gonna
obviously,
do
but
the
like
double East Bay attempt?
if everything goes right, there are a bunch of dunks they practice behind closed doors. They're trying to recreate. The only difference is with figure skating is they're actually recreating it at the perfect level consistently. Like
Okay,
if I
well, it's still fun to watch. Dunk contests are still fun to watch.
I think figure skating can be fun to watch. If they do like a cool song, like
That's a
most
little
of the song,
gay. It's a little gay.
hey,
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
I'll let it fly this time.
Yeah.
I'll put it in D tier.
Now, look, don't get me wrong. Eurovision, great movie. Your Blades of Glory, great movie. The real shit is not that fun.
I don't
Just
think
isn't.
it's something that I tune into live, but it's definitely something that like if somebody accomplishes something crazy, I'll watch the highlight because like some of the shit they can do in the air is ridiculous.
It's the WNBA. You can talk good about people that are in it, and you can be like, "Oh, it's awesome, it's great," but you're not watching it. You're not tuning in. You're not. It's great for them. You know, you can check the highlights are probably pretty fun, pretty good. You know, and look, if I were in a situation where I'm talking to a woman, I love figure skating. I love the WNBA. I know shit about it. No,
I
I'm not tuning
it's
in.
not an unwatchable for me.
It's all right. It's not unwatchable. It's not unwatchable. It's not. I'm kind of talking myself back into it here.
That's what I'm saying. Like to me, anybody doing
I
anything.
can't feel manly. Like one of my bros walked in on me watching the figure skating in the Olympics, dude. It's over. Man guard's done. It's
Yeah, but also imagine
it's
you walk into a group of the fellas watching figure skating, and they're like, "Hey, dude, we just bet $5 they're gonna score more than 97 points on their rating." The guys love it.
That's awesome. If you can do that,
You
that's
can.
better. That's
That's
awesome. I don't know
that's
if you
part
can.
of it,
Okay,
dude.
okay. It's Grey's Anatomy is what it is. It's like not watching it, but guess what? If my girlfriend's watching the figure skating, you tune in. The old lady's watching the Grey's Anatomy. I'm gonna be like, them doctors are banging who? Like, be bought in. I'm not doing it all myself. I'm gonna watch it.
That's good. Freestyle
I'll give you.
skiing.
Well, where are we putting that one though? Where are we putting
Oh,
that one?
D.
Where are we putting that one?
I'll give it D.
I'll let you go front of D, and we can rearrange the back and see
All right.
if it comes down to it.
I have it over speed skating. It's more watchable than speed skating.
Put it at C. Put it at C
No, no,
because
no,
it
no,
has
no.
the legendary aura of the whole girl that got killed by the princess or whatever. I didn't read the book.
Freestyle skiing. Up
What's
next.
freestyle skiing?
Where they are doing like flips and tricks and stuff. Whatever.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's dunk. That's the
Not as
actual
cool as
dunk contest.
freestyle. Yeah, not as cool as freestyle snowboarding.
Well, that's not.
Is that an option
I
later
don't
on the
think
list?
that's
Or?
X Games.
Okay. Oh, that is X Games. X
Well, I
Games are
think
so much sicker.
snowboarding is freestyle snowboarding. Skiing they have to designate
Okay.
because there's
Okay.
multiple skiing events.
Okay. Fair.
That's what it is. I'd say it's A. It's like snowboarding, but not as cool. You don't have as much style doing it. Like,
Yeah. Look. Anything you tune on, dudes are doing flips, risking breaking their necks. It's got a pretty high floor,
yeah,
with that.
that and like, it's not like they're doing one flip. Like they're
Yeah,
jumping up, they're doing 3
yeah,
flips and 4 spins. Like it's insane.
yeah, yeah. I respect the hell out of that. That is sick.
All right, then we got ice hockey. S.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Miracle on Ice.
no doubt.
Right.
Miracle Nice. That's all you gotta say. That's
Yep.
literally all you have to say. It's awesome.
Big.
It's awesome.
Recently, a big hockey guy. Very excited to watch. I watched the Four Nations Classic. Four Nations
the
Face
Nations
Off.
is awesome. Even non-hockey fans, bro. Like, there's a deep enough level where you can get invested in the countries you like.
Yes.
It's one of the big ones. It's one of the big ones. You're like, oh, the Winter Olympics are here. Like, I hope we beat these dudes at hockey bad.
Yes. Especially Canada.
Especially Canada. Oh, Canada.
Dude. Oh, are they going to boo the anthem at the Olympics, you think?
I'm throwing hands. You boo the dude.
But did they do that at the Olympics?
I'm throwing hands. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Me personally, not standing for that.
I'm glad they did.
Thanks.
Then and the fact that those two are like actually blood brothers is awesome. Like that it was brothers high-fiving themselves, welcome each other in as the first people to like step up, get in a fight in the beginning of this game. That doesn't mean anything other than pride. It is an all-star game.
Literally.
It's just sick. You wish the NFL could like care half that much about the Pro Bowl, and maybe you would think about tuning into it. They play it on a Tuesday now. It's not even on a weekend. Also,
It sucks. It sucks.
Did you see the stat that the Browns are the first team to have 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks and they went 5-12?
It's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's such a joke, dude. If anything, tell you how big the NFL is a joke. Bill Belichick not being a first rounder and Shadur being a Pro Bowl in the same week. Just like how to kill your reputation in a week. Just
one of the best Stephen A. Smith's takes I've ever seen in my life this week. Give him an honorable mention sweets this late in the podcast for that.
Oh my god.
Did you see that quote?
No, but I'm terrified of this.
No, he genuinely said, like, there's a part of me that disagrees with it, but there's a part of me that really does. Like, for him being the crazy hot take guy he is, he said that the class of 2026 is not, like, the class is going to be ashamed that Bill didn't make it, because, like, their class is now forever tainted because Bill wasn't there. Like,
the most fitting thing to ever happen to Drew Brees.
Yeah.
is for his Hall of Fame class to be overshadowed by the fact Bill Belichick's not in it.
And here's
Most
the
Drew
thing.
Brees thing ever.
Is there ever a
Such
single question that they're going to hold Tom Brady from not being the most outspoken, unanimous Hall of Famer of all time? He was
mm.
Tom Brady's coach. Like, are they
He
not
has
putting
more
those
Super
pieces
Bowls
together?
than like he has more Super Bowls than like 80% of franchises, 90% of franchises,
Doesn't he have
all
more
but a
Super
couple.
Bowls than anyone ever?
I think.
He has 8. Brady only has
Like
7.
no, opposite.
He has 2 as a D coordinator.
Those don't count.
Really?
Seriously, nah, I don't think you can count those. If Drew Bledsoe won one as Brady's backup, is that Brady's Super Bowl?
Well, yeah, but it's not like he's a backup. Like, he's still. There's a chance that without the
I
Belichick
don't think that
defense,
counts.
they don't win.
I don't think that counts, bro.
Well, 6 still. I mean, one short of Brady though.
Nonetheless, sure. Nonetheless,
I mean, the only thing he's done is be abrasive, and that's how many other abrasive individual, how many more abrasive, like people that have done significantly worse things.
is it crazy to say that UNC slash Jordan ruined it for him? Like, if none of that happens,
No,
he retires and rides off into the sunset.
it's safe to say that Bill ruined it for him by making those stupid
Okay,
decisions.
yeah, I agree.
More than on UNC or Jordan. Jordan's like 25 years old. She's a year older than me, dude.
Here's how things changed. Back in the day, that would have got him in. They would have been like, hey, they not 24 years old. They put him in. Like,
1000%. Dude,
yeah.
that's good.
I don't even know what
Final,
sport we started this with, but yeah.
final. Ice hockey, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
ice
that makes
hockey.
sense.
Luge, feet first, sliding downhill
That one's
fast.
cool as skeleton, I think. I think that one's one cooler.
So that one goes in A.
Yeah, that one's funny. That one you're watching, it's just motherfuckers. Just water sliding,
Hit the
dude.
coffin,
Just, yeah.
or put him in a
That's one of the
coffin.
ones
That's
that
what it
like
was.
if you could designate any of these to be playing like I would like luge highlights at a bar every time I'm there. You know, like sometimes you go to a bar and it's got like Chab TV on it, you
Yeah,
know, the clips and shit. They could just play this all the time. And I would just
dude.
like
That
nothing I'd seriously watch, but some just in passing just like
that when
nice.
they have like the still corner shot where it's like you're watching the camera follow him and you're like, damn, they're moving, and then they show the corner where the camera's sitting still and it's like, boom, boom. That's
Like
always my
they're
favorite with
all
F1 is like they're so stable and perfect with how they move that like you don't think they're going that fast, and then they show from the helicopter, boom, 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 boom. Right?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, that would like I wonder what the view like I feel like that would be a cool viewing experience. Like it's almost like going to one of those like you know how like going to the President's Cup can be cooler than going to the Ryder Cup because it's a similar atmosphere with not as many people. Where it's like you
Yeah.
get that cool international headbutton vibe, but there's not nearly as many people willing to go and be freezing.
hmm Yeah.
I will say, I think this is like the first time I've heard of the city of Milan, Italy, outside of it being talked about in an Adam Sandler movie, like just in real life.
Yeah. Which movie is that?
Huh? Uh,
Which movie is that?
Grown Ups.
Word.
Because he's the Hollywood agent, his kids are little brats or whatever.
I didn't realize how much I didn't know about the movie Grown Ups.
Really? That was like the
Yeah,
whole
like I've
when they
seen them.
first get to the
I've
lake
seen them, but
house and the kid, the older kid with the non-Cameron Boyce kid with the curly hairs and the crazy outfit with the Doc Martin boots or whatever, and he's like, "What are you wearing?" He's like, "I'm packed for
dude,
Milan."
I completely don't remember that.
It's one of my
Damn,
favorite
it's been a
movies ever.
minute.
I've probably seen that movie 1,000
Oh, it's
times.
great. It's great. I didn't realize how little I paid attention to it.
I will say this
Hmm.
is one of the first times in a really long time that there's been a movie that's come out like that isn't, I guess, a Marvel movie that I want to rewatch within a year of watching, and that's Happy Gilmore 2.
I haven't rewatched it yet. That's a good point. I did pass it in, and it was like me too.
Oh yeah. It's the next time I feel like I am a huge not movie guy. Like you could probably the list of like huge movies I haven't seen is would shock most people. Like 300, Braveheart, like all these super dude movies or whatever. Never seen it.
Mm,
Basically, only seen anything that has Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler, and then the Marvel
yeah,
movies.
yeah.
But
Mm,
yeah, that was just like one of the first feel good movies I think I've seen in a really long time too. That like was also had something else going. Like that Pete
yeah.
Davidson movie that came out a while back was a pretty good feel good movie, but I don't know that it was something that like was such a good feel
Yo,
good
wait, are
like
you talking about
King of Staten
King of
Island.
Staten Island?
Yeah,
Dude, no one loved that movie. That is an
it's a great
all
movie.
timer. I showed my girlfriend that not too long ago, and she really enjoyed it. That's one of my favorites.
So
Great
I
movie. Bill Burr is so
if
funny.
you like that, there's another movie he did. It's on Hulu. I'll send you the name of it later, but basically it's like a similar kind of coming of age film with Pete Davidson. It's
I
the one
think
where
I
he's friends with
saw
the
I
kid.
saw it pop up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
if you like King of Staten Island, you'll really like that movie.
Okay. I
Um
need to watch that.
yeah, I had a
What do you want your
funny
tattoo, kid? The Punisher. It's
dude,
fucking 12. Bill Burr. It's so good in it.
he said he was 18. That was I love the pool part when they're just in a fight as grown men in like an above ground pool, and Pete Davidson is like
Yeah.
such a big human that like he's way larger than Bill Burr, but the movie doesn't do that great of a job of showing it on purpose. And like that's kind of the one scene where it really shows like Pete Davidson is like 6'4".
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a funny
That's,
experience with
that's
that
a
one
great
because we watched it. It was like right before I moved up here, and all the fellas had come over literally to like spend the night and kind of like get one last night to hang out together. And I like none of us wanted to face the fact that I was leaving, so we watched this feel good movie to feel good, and then we were still sad because I was leaving after. To where like
yeah.
part of that movie is
I
tainted
like
for me.
what's the name of the guy that played Rico in Hannah Montana? Is it Moises Arias?
Yes, he was very good in that one. The cat
His cat tattoos. I love a little cat, man. Where's your butthole? He's like playing with his belly button.
Dude,
Classic.
how hard of a prosthetic do you think that was to put on? Like
I used to stencil, but that's so funny.
that and the Obama tattoo was terrible. It looked like a Picasso piece.
Yeah, or the kid that comes to the window trying to buy the drugs. Give me your shoes. What size shoes do you wear? Yeah, great movie.
We need more raunchy movies back.
I agree.
Dude, I'm starting to see a lot of spoilers for the new Avengers Doomsday. I don't know if you're big tapped into the MCU.
Look, I don't like keep up with them. I don't watch every one of them or whatever. Do not fuck up Doctor Doom. He's one of my favorite. Like the Fantastic Four shit. That's my stuff. Look, I think I may have talked about it on here. I didn't love the new Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer is my favorite character pretty much everywhere. If they, I'm not going to get any spoilers. I want to watch this. I think it's going to be badass. I think Downey as Doctor Doom is going to be so
It's
sick.
weird to think that like the perfect him as Tony Stark and Iron Man was one of the most perfect castings like in movie
Yeah,
history. He might
and
be
this could be
more
better.
he might be more fit. Like watching him play the villain role, like in which he did in a little
Yeah.
bit in Iron Man 1, but like not as the villain. Um
So I haven't seen spoilers, but I've seen concepts where they
that's
said
what I'm
like,
seeing. It's not as much spoilers as things that are rumored.
which it could be cool though. Like I really liked the one that was like he ran into other versions of them in the multiverse that wanted to destroy his so his could last, and that pissed them off. They turned him evil. Like that's what I hope they go with. I can't remember these, but I remember seeing it and being like, that's what I want right there. That's what I want.
I also saw something that like Robert Downey Jr. was never not meant to be Iron Man. Like if the plan was executed correctly, like the movies were to take off in this line for him to die and come back as this guy. Which
Dude,
would be
I'm hyped
crazy.
up.
As well
It's gonna be
as
so dope.
like if there's a Marvel superhero you can think of, they're rumored to be in this movie at this point. Like they had dude who plays one of the X-Men like accidentally release a really big leak the other day, which I won't say on here because it pissed me off to see. But like, guaranteed a whole nother set of superheroes and villains in the movie as well.
No,
Like
I
X-Men.
want to hear now.
Basically, Magneto came out and said that he destroys New Jersey in the movie. Like in an interview, he accidentally was like, "Oh yeah, when I destroy New Jersey" or something like that.
Damn, dude, Chief Keef is gonna be pissed when he hears about this, and he didn't get there first, dude. Chief Keef is gonna hate this fucking movie, or he may love it. He may
Dude,
love it.
you know how it made like that would be one of the most like intersecting point memes of all time. Like the amount of
We're gonna
people,
call it Blood Juicy, yo.
dude. It'd be one of those things where you get on TikTok forgetting that you shouldn't be on TikTok because a major movie just came out and you don't want it spoiled, and you just see New Jersey getting blown up with that song, and you're just like,
It just
I I know it, damn it. Dude. I saw a video with him and Drewski was like,
That's so funny.
"We want the OG Chief. Rip your shirt off. Rip your shirt off." When he started playing the OG Chief Keef music at a concert with him, I love Drewski, man.
That's funny.
Him and Caleb
He is
Presley
funny.
are like one of my favorite duos on the internet at this point. Caleb Presley is like one of my favorite people. He's the internet version of Will Ferrell to me. Good at
Glenny
everything he
Balls,
does.
man. Glenny Balls.
That's his Cal Naughton Jr.
You ever heard of this story of Glenny Balls breaking his neck?
Yes, or straining his neck. Inform our listeners though.
No, I'm good. That one I'm not gonna speak on. Just look up, just when your free time, look up how Glenny Balls hurt his neck. It's very funny.
Yeah, I also do you saw how he got hired at Barstool when he originally did, right?
Yeah. He ran. He ran in the hallway. Kim's like he's fast. He's higher.
Well, that's when like basically you could tell like Dave gave Caleb way too much power, and Caleb was like, "He gives me this power. I'm not gonna not do something with it." And like,
Dave was like, "Why the hell does Caleb need an intern?"
and
Yeah,
look how
that
it's
interview
worked
does.
out. Like,
That's perfect.
it worked out awesome for both of them,
So funny. It's so funny.
dude. That I actually became a Caleb Presley fan because of his Dixie tour when he did the Tigerland stuff and like just shed a bunch of light on LSU when it kind of wasn't as talked about as like I guess on social media wise. He was one of the first people to really
Yeah.
bring up how crazy Tigerland and all that was.
Yeah.
That I saw at least.
Yeah.
But you got anything else?
Um,
Is there any well but let's give some Olympic prediction bets. I'll look through a couple here. Maybe throw a couple numbers out.
yeah.
If you don't mind. If you're not too
Go for
tired.
it. Go for it. Go for
Research podcast. So
it. Research.
we got to put a figure skating bet in at this point.
Okay.
If we can. Curling.
Curling.
USA to win curling is at plus 650. The favorite to win is Italy at minus 135, Great Britain in second at plus 350, and USA at plus 650. That's for the mix.
Yeah.
That's for the mixed curling. Gold medal winner. The USA to win a medal at all is dead even money. So that could be a fun bet if you know you're going to be watching curling.
Like to win a medal only in curling, or to win a medal in the whole Winter Olympics?
No,
okay.
to win a medal in curling.
So like to be top three. Be top three.
Mm-hmm. And that would be in mixed. That'd be in mixed curling.
Be a fun one.
I wonder what you can bet on the biathlon.
Mm.
There's women's, men's, and mixed.
That one's running and shooting. Give me Chicago. I don't know if they're in this one or.
Is France is favored to win? USA
that's for sure not.
USA is at plus 8,000 for gold medal winner.
Oh yeah.
The guy we got representing the United States is a dude named Campbell Wright. But figure skating.
Okay.
You actually can't bet on the score. You can just bet on whether or not we're going to win a medal. And the USA to win a gold medal in figure skating is right now at minus 1,200.
Jeez. Aura.
That's sick. So you can't really bet on anything other than what country you think's going to win the medal. Do we want to just pick a
That's so
shot
fun.
and stick with it? Just pick a random
I
gold
like
medal?
US. I like USA to win curling, win a medal in curling.
Just
I think
any
that's a
medal in
good bet.
curling at plus
Yeah, the
100?
plus even money, just rip it.
I like that. Um, Give me Jamaica to medal in bobsled.
Oh my god! Yes.
That'd be a good one. I'm curious on what the line is on that
Yeah,
now.
but see if you can get that one. I want to get that. Get that pulled up.
They're not even dead last plus 10,000.
Hey, they have a 30 for 30 one day of this.
And the ton of money I'm about to make. Hammer this.
It's just gonna be called Bumbleclat. That's all it's gonna be.
What are the Jamaican words you got in the chamber there, Bo?
Wangwan, I like that one. Um, Fuck, it's kind of it, dude. Um, I don't know. I've been listening to some Shaggy recently, so like, I guess anything he sings, I kind of gotten in the pocket.
That was where we went on our senior trip. Was to an all inclusive.
Oh wait, no. Jamaica's yeah. Like Rasta. I like Rasta.
Rastaman.
Rastafari. Yeah, Rasta's awesome. Yeah, because I watched the Bob Marley movie not too long ago.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome movie.
Heard it was good.
Um, Great movie. You need to watch it. It's really good.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was one of those things where it's like you go to Louisiana and you got a bunch of people that talk with like a super like pie old like real country accent, and then you got some people that got the go Tigers. But then like you also
Yeah,
have a lot of people that just talk like me and you. Like we might have a little bit of
yeah,
twang to people that are from the north or somewhere way far away from where we're at, but like I feel like I don't have that much of a crazy Louisiana accent. Like I thought it'd
yeah.
be like that in Jamaica. Nope, not
No,
even close.
everyone sounds fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone's a Looney Tunes character over there.
Dude, that's
It's
horrible,
crazy.
dude. That's their fucking native language.
No, dude, but it's crazy. Jano Rasta man, like it's all of them.
Dude.
Yeah, but yeah. Other than
It's also
that, man,
beautiful.
huh?
It's also a beautiful place. Like
Oh, it's
crystal
great.
clear blue water. Like the
Yeah,
jerk chicken. I If every chicken in America was cooked like jerk chicken, dude, I'd weigh 30 pounds more. It's so good.
yeah,
It's
it's
so
great.
so good.
It's great. Yeah,
We actually put I don't know how serious they were being, but we were getting mojitos at a pretty high rate at that point, in which by like day 3 they were like, we actually don't have any mint leaves left. Like we can't physically get any more mint leaves. It was awesome.
nice. That's huge.
Final
Huge
thoughts?
stuff. All right. Um, no, I've been getting into bourbon hunting recently, so
You
finish
gonna get
this
all
and
the
call it a
Blanton
night
bottles?
probably. I have one next door, but I don't have one in here. More Weller. And Penelope. Been a Well and Penelope recently. Maybe from 1792. That's what I've got right now. But um, playing at a poker tournament Saturday. So
Oh yeah. Good luck.
yeah, wish me luck. Thank you.
Do well enough, we might be able to afford some new nice stuff for the podcast.
Fuck no, I'm putting on my truck payment.